Okay, let me rephrase that. Today, I'm gonna figure out the plan once you tell me what the plan is.
Well,
Alright. But first, let's... Oh, I knew I forgot something. Okay. Let's go with... Someone remind us what happened last time.
we killed the potato.
We killed him good.
We fucked up the puppet master.
Okay.
I got a doll of myself. That immediately got burned when it passed into Brent's hands.
Yeah, so you don't have a doll of yourself.
But I still have a doll of BB.
Yep.
Time
Is
to
it heavy?
dissect it later.
Is it heavy?
I don't know, you're carrying it.
Anyway.
It doesn't appear to be that heavy.
Neat. Also, there's this dragon here that freed or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is.
That's about all we did last time, I think.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go examine the dragon, right? If I remember correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you move your copy over?
I moved everything over based on the feedback that I have received.
Recap.
Okay. Let me check something. Is there anything else anyone else is doing besides burning an effigy and trying to examine a dragon? Is anyone else doing anything?
Nope, I think we're good.
That seems like the good thing to do.
Alright. Is Philip doing
we guys
anything?
talk this thing later.
Nope.
No? You're just gonna sit in front of the potato? Actually, there's no potato there. He's disappeared.
Oh, he's gone? There's nothing
gone.
to dissect?
There's nothing
This
to
is
dissect.
bullshit.
This happened last time, too.
Not even a goo on the floor?
No.
Fine, I guess.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
I guess I'll just have to dissect the stall. Do you think, as a robot, BB would be comfortable with watching his doll get dismembered and dissected?
BB is not capable of feeling emotions. BB can feel approximations of emotions, such as anger.
I imagine, he's a robot, He's bound to be used to it, right?
Okay.
That's true. He dissects himself all the time. Actually, BB does not feel anger, only wrath. Wrath is not an emotion.
As Zelra and BB discuss BB's apparent range of emotional capabilities, they approach the dragon while BB carries himself on his back. The dragon is still... The strings on the tree has loosened up, and the dragon has collapsed to the floor.
I'm gonna sprinkle it with some water.
Surely it is okay.
This must help, right? It's from its homelands and shit, It's a plant.
BB is sure that's how it works.
No, there's no need. This water is appreciated, but nowhere close to sufficient.
Can you get back on your own?
I will need to spend some time alone. I will be fine after I absorb the nutrients that were taken from me and you can see at this point that several thorns from its body has wrapped itself around the tree, appears to be doing some sort of like you can see almost like tendrils of green energy being siphoned from the tree into the dragon.
We're in like a room, right? There's no like exit other than the door we came from, or
There's no exit besides the door you came from. The stairs up there seems to lead to some sort of altar.
How'd you even get here?
I was sealed here, well, willingly, all the way back then.
How big is this fucking door?
Did you fit? They built the door after.
Well, yes, this temple was built after the fact. Yes, this was originally just a site for a sealing grounds.
are we supposed to bust our way out then? So you can get shit. Do you want me to break the door down?
It'll be fine. I will.
Are you gonna have to turn sideways so you fit through the door?
I will fit out through the top.
The top?
You guys look up and you see a bunch of darkness, but now that, at least originally when you were here, it was just dark inside. But now that the place is no longer infested with evil potato energy, you can see that the top of the tree seems to just be covered. Like the top of the roof is actually just covered in like foliage and trees.
Neat.
Perfect.
Although I believe there's nothing stopping you from walking out of this area now, seeing that it has all but completed its purpose.
What was that again?
Well, this was supposed to be a seal for the lieutenant.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy. As you refer to him, that vile creature.
I don't believe we've ever referred to him in that way. Not once. BB is searching his database. Not once.
In any case,
Potato.
now that you've reached the step, you should go to the altar and retrieve the medallion from its dais.
Is it dice?
Kami-sama's vocabulary is steadily shrinking.
BB's dictionary does not contain the pronunciation of that word.
Days?
I don't know.
Deus Vault, Deus Vault, Deus Vault.
Bread. What's Bread doing?
Burning my
Is he still working on a bonfire?
You guys turn over and you see smoke rising up from the other corner of the room. It's starting to fill up the top of the area, the top of the enclosure, the room.
Thought it was open.
Bren, we're in a wooden
No,
room.
it's
I don't think you
not.
should do that.
Huh?
It's
Just
not open.
whistles and starts moving
but
towards
it
you.
appears to not be open.
Bren, did
What's
you
up?
put the fire out?
Oh no,
This
it's
is-
burning.
We're in the middle of a wooden room that's made of
shit.
trees.
So it should burn faster. That's pretty good.
We're gonna die if it burns.
Oh no, we'll just looks down, door sealed. Go up, looks up. Oh, it's not an exit.
It is covered in leaves. The top of the room.
You know, leaves can be taken care of. Once it burns down, we'll be able to get out. What about that?
I
BB
would greatly
advise Brent to check for jewelry.
I
Brent's
would-
neck is what?
I would greatly appreciate if you didn't burn this room down before I absorb the energy I need to feel safe and feel safe enough to leave.
Bren looks over. Holy shit, it's a dragon.
No, it's a talking plant.
Oh,
Is it?
I walk up to BB.
No, I'm a dragon.
I whisper to BB. Can we kill it?
No.
What? You're not over there. BB.
Can is a strong word.
Well, okay. Should we kill it? May I kill it?
These are loaded words.
Like, it's still trapped right now. And it looks like it's only has like half its health.
BB does not have an ethics module.
Bring this around. Looks at
BB is incapable of answering such questions.
looks like the potato man is gone. Like, we didn't get to harvest anything from that. I'm sure Zell could use some of those parts.
BB is not equipped to answer this question.
I'll take that as a yes. Hey Zell,
What's up?
BB has a great plan. Come over here.
What's up? Hey, BB.
BB was just telling me how he
Oh,
doesn't
hey,
have-
BB.
Yeah, this one. How he doesn't have an ethics module, which means, killing the dragon A-okay by him. What do you think?
I don't think we should kill the dragon, Brent.
Why not?
The dragon was the one protecting the world from evil, aka Mr. Potato Head.
Well, wasn't the other dragon that was protecting? This one was just trapped and, being lazy.
I'm pretty sure it trapped itself in here, using itself as a seal or whatnot.
Well,
I don't think we should kill it.
what was the ceiling?
That guy!
Oh, but we killed him, so it's not sealing anything anymore.
What if we needed to go steal something else,
I'm sure we'll be fine. Like, there's plenty of dragons out there. We just saw a bunch of baby ones the other day.
BB would like to point out that this dragon was not doing a very good job of sealing.
That too. There you go.
We did kind of break in. Weren't you two the ones that broke in here?
I walked in at a swift pace.
I'm just gonna fucking shove my water flask at Ren. We're not killing the dragon.
Oh.
BB has an inquiry for the dragon.
The dragon has not seemed to notice your very spirited discussion about its elimination.
BB has an inquiry for the dragon.
Hmm? Yes?
What was the means by which you were sealing the place?
Well, let's see. This is an old memory.
BB would like to point out that the dragon claims that it was sealing until about 10 minutes ago. This should not be an old memory.
Well, wait. Do you know the history of this island?
BB would like the 5-second summary.
Also,
Zelra would like the long story.
may someone please put out the fire on the other side of the room?
Philip!
Sure, Philip, come with me. Let's put out the fire.
Can you go beat that with your stick or something?
Philip, check out that fire. Like, what do you see in it? What do you see in your depths of your soul?
It's a bit hot here.
It is. So we
I
should
don't know
take
why
a
I
step
turned
back.
Australian.
Gwen begins putting out the fire.
What
What are we putting the fire out with?
Just beat it with your stick, yeah. Stamp it out.
Gwen. And look at the fire is good. It could give us a way out. Plus, that dragon, I don't know if we can trust it. It's taking power from here, and so this is a way to make sure the dragon isn't, hugely strong, in case we do have to fight it.
Have you tried the door yet?
No, but I'm just saying, we also don't want the dragon to be more powerful for any reason, in case it does want to fuck with us.
Gwen continues putting out the fire.
Gwen! Fuck, if Jess was here, she would agree with me.
She absolutely would.
Okay, so what? You guys are sitting down for story time?
I mean, yes, I asked a question.
All right.
Zelda is very interested in the history of this island.
Well, for starters, this island was unveiled. I'm about to retcon some things. This island, I believe, resurfaced about 20. Was it years? I believe people. I believe.
Remember
you're-
20 years.
Yes. I believe you beings use the term years to describe this passage of time. 20 years since this island has resurfaced. However, it has existed a long time ago. Back before, I would say maybe another 300 or so years.
That's still a very baby island. It's okay.
Right. But the sealing was done because the seal was getting out of control. The seal itself was, I believe, 600 years since 600 years before the current time. Anyways, 600 years ago, we first encountered a strange being that seems to have taken shelter in the middle of this island. And when we first learned of it, it was they're the forest inhabitants. They were getting chased out by strange, monstrous creatures they'd never seen before. And they were getting pushed further and further towards the edges of the island, where entities like you have resided and taking up shelter, created settlements of sorts. When these people decided to investigate the source of the trouble, as it was causing instability in the region, we finally encountered the threat at the middle of the island. This being, which we dubbed the Mother of Witches, she constructed a large castle for herself at the center of the island and was sending her minions to expand and take control over the rest of the island. Once we realized that this strange, unknown, vicious being was trying to lay waste on everything that we held dear, we tried to set up something to fight back. And eventually what we decided on was to seal her most powerful lieutenants, in which she shared some of her power with, in various locations across the island, before finally confronting her and dealing with her at the source. I volunteered to take up the seal here in order to seal whatever you refer to that creature as.
Potato! Somebody else will do.
Anyways, the sealing itself was conducted. I constructed essentially this sealing room. And along with 5 other brave adventurers, we took on this creature and eventually managed to seal it. It was a difficult battle, and I was forced to expend all of my energy in order to hold him at bay before the adventurers finally managed to strike him down, and we managed to seal him away like so. Bren, this is a very vague description, but the more you hear it, the more you feel this throbbing headache going.
No, that doesn't feel good. But I have lost a lot of blood.
You can't help but feel like the words she's saying, they seem to they don't exist in your database, but at the same time you can't help but feel that there's something that should be there.
Do you mean BB?
You're talking to me or him?
BB.
Okay, you said Bren.
Oh, my bad. You're trying to convince people not to put out the fire. As your headache just grows more and more fierce, you black out, and almost like a tape recording of sorts starts playing in your mind.
Whoa.
You see this dragon facing off against a creature that does not resemble a potato head. It also appears to use strings of some sort, but it does not resemble Mr. Potato Head that you guys are now so aptly familiar with. It was a differently shaped creature of sorts, but it appears that this dragon was trying to grapple this other creature with its rose thorns, and it seemed to be struggling. Meanwhile, in the surrounding areas, you saw appears to be 5 figures trying to deal with swarms and swarms of small blue critters that were all trying to latch onto them. And flying above them was this other very familiar 1,000-eyed creature, kind of lashing about and hitting everything in its path. You take a look at the beings in question. One of them is very familiar. In fact, was traveling with you until very recent. It was a blue-skinned Genasi female with a hammer and a shield. And she was whacking away 2 of the blue creatures, 2 of the small blue mind control creatures, alongside a halfling wearing a cowboy hat and wielding 2 pistols.
Pew pew.
You also could see in the area there appears to be something that looks like a humanoid rabbit wearing nothing but wearing only a cloak over its body, swinging around a katana.
Only BB can see this.
Yes, only BB can see this. He is seeing a tape recording.
The MP4 file.
Yeah.
No, it's analog. It's a tape recording.
Yeah, it's not.
Where do you keep this? It's been converted. It's a tape recording that's been converted.
Oh, okay.
It's
been digitized.
Yeah.
There was also what appears to be, and next to the rabbit was a female tiefling with red hair and appears to be a large arm of sorts, like kind of 2 large arms, like kind of flying out from behind her, and one of them was grabbing a very large red sword of sorts, and they were also whacking at the large creature flying in the air. And finally, behind them was a small kobold, and you can see the gears that seem to resemble your magic of a sort, turning and clicking behind him. The dragon grappling this string creature roars, and as she does, thorns and petals just fly out from her body and strike everything in the room relentlessly, including her allies. They gather up together. The adventurers gather up together as the blue-skinned person raises her shield, and a dome of energy covers them as more and more thorns and petals cover the room. As it disappears, the dragon appears to have turned into nothing, and her foe, as well as everything else that was not inside the dome, were left in tatters on the floor. At that, the dome was released, and the 5 adventurers gathered around this large. In fact, what appears to have settled was what you recognize as Mr. Potato Head being left on the floor. And the 5 adventurers gathered up around him and set up what appeared to be a sealing circle that finally put him away. With that, they seem to have... The recording ends there.
Neat. Is Baby awake now or what?
BB is awake. He still kind of has a headache, but at least he can see. He's been standing still this entire time.
You okay there, BB?
BB has seen a vision of the past. Probably. BB will relate the vision and say that BB has seen a vision of the Warriors of Light. And this guy.
Warriors of Light, huh?
This guy was cleaving everybody, TBH. Not doing such a great job. BB knew it. BB was telling you this ceiling wasn't that great.
Well, they got the job done. Any clue where we can find the next person to fight? Let's just get this over with, right?
Eventually, I walk over as Gwen keeps putting the fire out. Wait, what's going on?
BB had a vision of the past.
Oh shit! What kind of vision? Good, bad? Did you see, like, us as baby pictures?
BB will give the fucking Cliff's Notes to Brent.
Oh shit! So very long time ago, like just a long time ago.
BB, how'd you know about this all?
BB is from the future. This is from the past, which is still the past of BB's subjective past, which is the future. Which is not this future anymore because the timeline has diverged.
Okay, you confused me. What the fuck? So you're saying some 5 people went up and sealed this guy, as well as some other dudes, with the help of this dragon. But why is that our problem? Wait, we fought, what, is this our second lieutenant?
Yeah.
So if the others are sealed, we're good, right? They have to have done half their job, right?
Well, the island was submerged because the seal was becoming undone. It was submerged in order to put the island into stasis.
Oh, why to come out of stasis?
Because apparently the time is now in order to finish the job. Apparently, I'm not entirely clear.
Wait, who
what the
decides
process.
this shit?
There was a being that led all of us, who
Right?
a great good in order to combat the great evil. I believe, if I remember correctly, his name is the All-Father.
Is that God? Yo, is that God?
It is not a god.
Hmm.
Zara,
Yeah,
you
you
know, Zara, you are aware that it is no god that you can think of in what you commonly known to be worshipped has this title.
Why haven't we heard about him before? Where has he gone?
He should be residing in the Dragon Valley, hidden in Plumage Peaks and guarded by the dragons.
BB would like to inquire, How do you know he has not moved residences?
Residencies?
Not the same thing.
Residences.
It is not so easy for him to move, for taking action directly from him uses up the karma of this reality.
I don't know anything about timelines and alternate fucking planes of reality and stuff like that.
Oh, BB does. BB can explain.
Okay, how does him moving affect the karma of this reality?
Oh, that was not in the. That is a different topic.
I don't really understand that stuff.
Oh, so what is he? He's not a god, so what the fuck is he?
He was a entity summoned by the gods.
Okay, summoned from where?
BB would like to point out that the dragon enjoys using the word entity to describe normal-ass people too, so it's unclear to BB what that actually means.
Do you, per se, know the creation legend
No,
that your people hold?
no.
Do I?
Do
Maybe.
you?
I'm asking, do I?
BB
Give
can
me a
check the
religion
textbooks.
check. Give me a religion check.
Bren does not know. He did not have time to deal with that fucking religion bullshit.
A religion check. Do I know it from, like, folktales? Nice!
No, you don't. No, you don't, apparently. Anyone else can give me a religion check as well.
Bren ain't religious.
BB will check the.
Oh, hey Gwen!
At this point, Gwen seems to have put out most of the fire, but there's only charred remains left
BB has
of
checked the textbook.
Zara's effigy.
Oh shit, Baby got it.
Alright, you check your database for the origin story of...
Dewey Decimal Number 579.
Is that it? Okay.
Alright, so...
You just know that shit? You work in
A
the library, I don't know.
long time ago, when the world was barren, there were 12 gods upon this world, and they created the version that most people know is that there were 12 gods in this world that created essentially everything that makes up, life, civilization, nature, all that wonderful jazz, right? But something that is less well known and is generally kept more of a secret by the members of the clergy is that before the creation of the world, the reason why they had to put in so much work to recreate the world is because the world was actually ravaged in a war.
Well, recreate.
Yes, recreate. It was recreated. It was recreated because there was a war ravaged on this plane by these 12 gods and their 13th sibling, which was... hold up, I need the name. Their 13th sibling, Galdera the Fallen, god of immense evil, and was responsible for destroying the original peace and order of the land, because that was his shtick. He wanted to destroy things. So the other gods were not okay with that. So they tried to stop him, but in the process the world was ravaged anyways. And they didn't manage to kill him, for they were all gods, and as gods they were essentially, they were in a sense immortal. So what they managed to do instead was they beat him into oblivion and then seal him in the darkest trenches of hell. And with that, the job was considered done, and they recreated the world and brought back life, peace, order, happiness, all that wonderful stuff, right? And because of that, that is the reason why these gods were originally being worshipped, because they essentially saved the world from oblivion. With that said, the reason why the clergy does not want to reveal this is because part of what fuels the god's power is worship. And if the existence of this 13th god, Galdera, was made more public, then they ran the risk of that god being worshipped, and Galdera could theoretically, if it gathers enough followers, return to power.
BB, I have a question.
BB can answer some questions.
So, does this mean gods are real? Like, is this history or is this myth?
BB is just telling you what's in the book.
In any case, there's also a section on kind of the results of there seems to be another section here that goes back towards what is considered the covenant, with the capitalized, the capital T, the covenant, in which it describes that if it seems to describe the actions that a godly being can take. Part of the reason why the world was ravaged in the first place is because all the gods took action. But and the covenant was raised after the fact by the gods of this world, and apparently some other entities that were not described in your book, but they exist, that godly entities were not to interfere with the comings and goings of this world unless, and if they broke the rule, what would happen is that any other godly entity may choose to also interfere with the same degree. So if one godly entity was like, okay, something's fucked up here, I'd like to interfere directly, then someone who wants that stuff to happen would be like, no, you don't get to do that. I'm going to interfere now. That's kind of what the covenant describes, essentially, in very fancy words. So you meant,
if one got the dick, the other's gonna be a dick too.
Yes, that's one way to put it. But in any case, what this describes essentially that it's essentially an order. It's a kind of a treaty of sorts that says, if you don't interfere, then we won't interfere, essentially. And that this is kind of what categorizes the karma of godly figures, which is that if beings that are too strong attempt to do something directly, then they would probably incur an equal and opposite reaction from the other side.
So, like the Cold War.
I don't think that's quite right, but I guess whatever works. I guess you could put it that way in the sense that godly interference could be the equivalent of nuclear missiles.
I mean, you did describe it as them fucking up the world, so...
Also, is this conversation in character?
No, this is me recounting BB's memories.
Okay, BB, do you tell us this shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so this conversation in character... Dude, the gods are fucked up. See what I told you, Zal?
BB was projecting on the board the movie, the documentary.
BB, I still don't know if these are historical figures that have been since time revered as gods, or if they are actual gods with power to do such things. I turn to the dragon.
Is there any difference once you reach that power? It doesn't matter, does it?
Can you kill a god?
I wouldn't know. I am not strong enough to comment on that. Perhaps there is a way to destroy a god, but if there is, it is not something I am capable of.
We've killed many men before, but never a god.
You see a twinkle in Brent's eye. So we could fight a god, you're saying?
Seems to
Although
be that. Seems to be that we have to fight Galdera eventually.
I have communicated with the Allfather before, and he claims that he killed a god once.
But he himself is not a god, you said.
Yes, he is not a god. He is a being summoned by the gods. So it was because there were less restrictions put on him to act than the gods themselves. So essentially, they sent a representative.
Wait, which god was he summoned by, or was it all 12?
Who was summoned by... I'm not sure. I was never privy to the words of God themselves. They don't reveal themselves so easily. And certainly they wouldn't explain their plans, for that would be a more direct form of interference.
And what god has he slain?
He never said. Although, if I had to take a guess, there are many planes besides this one, and I believe from my interactions that the Allfather was a being from a different plane entirely. So perhaps in his world it was perhaps easier in a sense to kill a god, but I wouldn't know. I never asked. It was not a topic that really wanted to know about. For you don't
finds it fucking shocking. This is not something to ask about.
It perhaps is not the greatest idea to ask too many questions to someone who could potentially back up his claim of slaying a god.
BB finds this fucking shocking, which is crazy because BB was not aware he could feel that.
Holy shit. Which is the most shocking bit to me?
BB believes that this would be critical, important information to know.
We should know for what he kills for.
Also, BB believes that generally god killing is considered a bad thing based on BB's experience with the literature.
They did lock up the 13th one, so... Why can he not kill that one? Why must it be sealed? If the seals are such a problem to maintain.
Well, the seals on Galdera and the seals on the Mother of Witches are two separate matters. One is very ancient history, and the other is more recent but kind of ancient history. They're different subjects. As far as
power levels,
you could put it that way.
Terms, okay.
Yes. From my understanding of interacting with what you people would call the civilization, I have gotten no indication of any sort that the seal on Galdera was in any threat of breaking at this moment in time.
Okay, so just the other one.
Just the other one.
Why can't he do it?
Because of the Covenant.
I mean, he was already summoned by
Right.
somebody, which we don't know which god.
Right.
So, if we don't know which god he's acting on behalf of, then is he really acting on behalf of a god?
It's a good question.
So why can't he just do it himself?
Well,
If it is of such concern.
he claims it was because of the Covenant. So, again, you don't really question the person who demonstrates the power to potentially slay a god. And at the time, there was no need to question him, for he was doing everything in his power to try and bring the issue to a close.
You should always question those in the power. What their intentions are.
Perhaps you have a point, child, but I'm afraid that at the time,
You're afraid.
that was one way to put it. I wasn't just afraid of death. We're afraid that if we questioned him, then he will withdraw his support, and we sorely needed it.
It doesn't seem like he's giving you much support right now, anyway.
No, perhaps not. But I believe that he has not changed his location. Thus, if you wish to find him, we should consider traveling to Plumage Peaks and finding the village of the dragons.
Alright. Is he a dragon himself? Or
No!
similar?
He appears to be a figure like you. Although I do admit that he feels what I sense from him is a little strange. It reminds me more of this figure over here.
Which one? Wait, did you pick something? Oh, BB. Marshall check BB.
Alright. Would you like to marshal check BB?
Marshall check BB. Does he still have that fucking giant robot in the background that I saw one time?
The BI system whirls to life in your head and highlights over your view of Vivi, and on the side of his head it says "Tin Can?" ?
Maybe it's a bad idea to be using the BB system to Marshall check BB, who, you know.
The line erases and then it types out, "I am a tin can." No one can suspect me.
I thought he was a bucket.
While they're talking about this, Philip and I are at the altar.
Yeah, you guys are at the altar. Cool.
Yeah, what do we see there? You said there's a medallion?
Yes, you guys go up to the altar, and at the altar there seems to be some sort of square opening in the center with a circle in the middle. It just is it's a circular indent inside this square indent, but there's nothing there. It's empty.
Huh. Hey, Philip, poke it with your stick.
Poke.
Does anything happen if you pokes the hole?
He pokes the hole. Philip, you take your glaive and you spin it around so that you have the pole arm side, and you poke the opening, and nothing happens.
Damn. It's quite a sworn that dragon said there was like a medallion or something in here. I look around. I think if there's anything that I have that would fit that shape or anything the party has. Does the shape seem familiar at all?
Well, it's a circle. I mean, the size of it seems like exactly the same size as the other medallion you got all the way back in the volcano.
Who has that, by the way?
I think BB has it.
I do.
I feel like you hold everything.
We got a
Okay.
medallion in a volcano?
Yes, we did.
Yes, there's
I
dead.
also did not remember this. Anyway, yeah,
Wait.
sure, whatever. Put the circle
Wait,
in
BB.
the circle.
Baby, catch.
Catch.
Throw. You know that thing you found in the volcano. Throw that over.
BB cast catapult.
Okay, that was the way to do it. Here, Philip, you want to do the honors? I throw it at Philip.
No, Brent, it's okay. You're the one who's best with holds around here, it seems.
Right, you are. And I'll fucking take the thing and slam it into the pocket.
You take the freaking medallion and you slot it in, and you. At this point, you realize that the altar almost whirls to life in a sense, but then as it starts up, just as soon as it starts up, it shuts back down.
Bitch. That's a
BB
team.
would like to consult with the manual. Hello, Mr. Dragon.
You take the medallion off, wondering what was going on, and you see a green outline over the circle, and it does not match the outline of the red medallion you have.
So we need to put something green in there. You know what's pretty green, Philip? Plant dragons. What do you think? Should we kill that plant dragon?
BB prestidigitate greens it.
You also see that the green outline, it makes the shape of what appears to be like 4 crescents in a circular motion, in which it seems to be counterclockwise, the direction these crescents are moving in. As the red medallion that you guys have instead looks more like a claw or a trident, with 3 prongs, one on the left, one in the middle, one on the right.
Wait, so is there a GIF on this one too?
Hmm?
You said it was moving.
Are we holding the Dragonstone of
It's not moving. I will show you the pictures that I've just looked up right now in my infinite wisdom.
Why does this look like some RuneScape thing?
So, are they moving or not?
No, the crescents do not move. I'm just saying it like kind of resembles the counterclockwise motion. It's okay. I'm bad at describing things.
That's moving clockwise.
I wouldn't describe them as moving at all.
Facing.
I'm sure this is an interesting topic to talk about, the difference between clockwise and counterclockwise, but I feel like this is not the important thing here.
Oh, wait, Dragon, you got the key for this altar?
What?
You got the key for this altar? There's like a
It
fucking
should.
pinwheel up here.
Is it not there?
No.
Oh. This is not good.
BB would like to point out that you had one fucking job.
So
I
what
see.
you're saying is, we came here, killed this evil guy. He didn't leave anything behind to harvest. There's no medallion up there. And so what? We're just supposed to walk away?
I presume someone must have... Yeah, someone must have arrived before... you.
How is the dragon not aware of who? Or that this happened?
I'm just
I
saying,
thought
dude.
I thought I was aware of what was happening, but I suspect what happened was the creature inside must have gotten assistance from someone else, and they sealed this part of them. They erased this part of the memories from my conscience.
I'm just saying, BB, fresh parts? Fresh parts. Right, Del?
BB.
Fresh parts.
BB doesn't think the dragon did a good job.
I agree wholeheartedly. Zell, fresh parts.
Zelra's getting a little more mad at the dragon, like, what the fuck, man? The dragon's fucking coward. Is like, I was afraid. Yeah, you were afraid, you fucking coward!
Yo, feel up fresh parts?
No, we
I
still,
could use a new stick.
we still need a mission. To appease my brother. Can I take some scales? Or something.
Does it have skills?
Petals?
Petals?
Can I have a whip made of thorns?
Hmm.
Wait, Zelra, BB has a better suggestion of what to ask for.
Yes, baby.
Has Zelra considered a grappling hook made of thorns?
The grappling hook would work pretty well on your character.
How would it work mechanically?
Probably not well. BB understands physics.
What are you willing to part with?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Give my brother something to keep him occupied.
I see. He's that type. Well, Dragon just takes a look, and
Do you want to have a spar with my brother?
I'm afraid that would not be prudent at this time.
Prudent.
Dude, bitch ain't even fucking guarding shit right now. What the hell? Evidently, bitch wasn't even guarding shit before either. You just how the medallion's fucking gone. A guy got fucking. Oh, we got in. Like fucking. Not sure what this guy was doing, honestly.
Hmm.
Baby, is there
You are
any way for
correct.
you to turn back time and get the memories back?
BB can turn back time about 4 seconds. Would this help?
How about you do that back to back?
Doesn't work that way.
However, perhaps if one of you can speak the plants around in the area, they may be able to tell you something.
I look over. Is the fire still? Is the fire still burning all the fucking plants?
No, the fire's been put out.
So who can talk to plan?
I know
BB
one way to
knocks
talk
on
to
the roof.
plants.
BB knocks on the roof. Hello. BB would like to speak with the whoever's in charge.
No response.
Aren't you a plant? Can you talk with them? I look at the dragon.
BB believes the dragon is being deliberately unhelpful.
Unfortunately, I do not communicate with plants.
But you do suck the life out of them, like you're doing right now.
Yes,
So you're a menace to these plants.
I created these plants.
And so you're sucking your children dry.
Why would the plants know anything or be able to communicate? This is a question, by the way.
I'm not entirely sure, but speak with plants is a spell.
It is, but no one has it.
Fuck, if only Fui was here! This whole arc, Fui would have been so much more useful!
Okay.
Fui has fucking speak with plants.
But this is what I'll say. I'll say Bran looks to Zell one last time to see if she'll give her permission.
Look, all I'm saying is... What can I call you?
I'm Acacia, the Wild Road.
Acacia.
Cassie.
All I'm saying is... My brother's praying for a fight right now. And honestly... I'm ready to fight you myself.
I see.
You have been very unhelpful. And I agree that you have not done a great job at your job. Which you're now asking us to pick up the slack for. Alright,
You
go
are
off.
correct.
Go
You are
off.
correct. I readily admit my failure for
So, kind of how you're using these plants to revitalize you so you can do a good job. Like, we could, use you to revitalize ourselves to do a better job.
Just a friendly spar.
Well, no,
Ren.
I want part.
Just a friendly spar.
Why would I need a spar?
You can fight. But leave each other alive, please.
One wing.
So what's going on?
I think Ren's trying to fight.
I'm just
I
saying
see.
how the dragon is responding. Has it like, responded at all with like, a solution to like what we're doing here?
Well, I think if in order to really get an idea of what to do next, I would highly suggest consulting the Allfather at Plumage Peaks.
And what you're gonna do?
I will take some time to recover, and then I will look around for my brethren, who should be in the other temples, and see how they are doing.
I try and fucking pour water in this fucking hole.
You pour the water into the hole, it splashes into circular engraving and then dribbles down to the floor.
Bren will sigh. All right, fine. As he understands the weight of the word brethren, at least, says, I'll side with my sister here. Just give us a couple petals. How about that? You can revitalize yourself with that too.
That is not a problem. And she sheds some petals and some vines and with thorns on them.
Oh, perfect. Hey, baby, open up. They start stuffing hitting Baby.
Baby opens up the refrigerated compartment. This is where Baby keeps Brad's beers also. Click, click, click.
Yeah, it's gonna give a nice, petally, rosy smell now to the beer.
Delicious.
Perfect. Alright, I'm good. We start walking off.
Alright. Okay, so is there anything else you guys want to do here?
The dragon doesn't seem to want to talk to us.
Yes, the dragon is currently focused on resting.
Open the map for me.
What do you mean?
I want to see the world map.
Okay.
Well, good news is we were heading up there anyway to talk to dragons, right?
Alright.
Yeah, talk, huh?
I'm going up there to kill a Godslayer.
What happened to wanting to spar with the dragons? Remember the one that knocked you flat?
Ren seems to care less about sparring and more about the killing now that his soul's gone.
Brent, how about you have a sip of water and then pass me my flask back?
Oh, sure. Hey, Baby, can I get one of those beers? While she's not looking. Hey, good switcheroo. Yep, just bring it on water.
Okay. Is that it? Or is there anything else that anyone would like to do?
Is there anything else of interest in the room? If I just investigate around?
You can investigate around and try to find some things.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool. Is there anything of interest?
There, although the body of Mr. Potato Head has went up in poofs of smoke, there may be residue remains left. You find many. You find two like long strands of string that you remember the puppet, the voodoo master using for various things. These strings are very tough, and it doesn't. You tried like snapping them, it doesn't really seem to be working out. And the string is about 20 feet long each.
BB, open up.
Okay. But nothing else of interest in the room itself, right? About the
you well, you have this.
What's this?
We're on
What is
the
this?
other map.
Oh, you have a copy of BB and 2 lengths of string and
Okay.
some petals and thorns, I guess.
No more hidden doors.
There are, well, if there was a hidden door, I think you wonder if there was a hidden door, if this dragon was ever going to tell you.
Well, that's why I'm investigating for myself. I'm like, man, this dragon. Let me just do everything.
Nope. You don't seem to find any hidden doors.
Okay.
Question about BB. Is his puppet like just following us? Is it like, do we have to carry
He's
it?
carrying it.
Okay, how big is this?
It's life size, right? Like
It's life-sized.
Does it weigh as much
Yes.
as BB, or is it like...
No,
Okay.
it is made of light material. It appears to be just some sort of like, doll that is used to stab needles into,
So
and
it's
not
like,
necessarily.
it's like made out of like, straw or something.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Or like
well,
cotton
it was
or
clearly
something.
flammable. Out of character. It was clearly flammable, so
Right. We'll just fucking carry that doll along and head back to the encampment.
Okay.
As we're heading back, I'll like turn to Gwen. Hey, didn't we, or like turn to BB? Didn't we have a phone call with those guys that like also came here? Where'd they go?
What?
Remember those guys? One whose dad is in hell or something. Wasn't he supposed to be here?
what happened to the blue lady?
The blue lady was one of the warriors of light.
She was with us until she got here. Or until we got here.
Maybe she tripped.
Maybe she
Mhm.
stole the medallion.
Oh, that bitch.
Okay. You guys talk about that. You exit the door.
I turn to the dragon before I leave. Was she here?
Who?
The fucking blue lady. Your fellow warrior of light.
Oh, the venture from. She should. I don't believe she lives that long.
There's definitely somebody who resembled her.
So you're saying if
Oh.
we see her, she's not a warrior of light, so we can kill her.
That would be a good assumption to make, yes.
Okay.
Alright. You guys exit the door. We need everyone, as you guys do so, as soon as you guys go back to this big door that led to the entrance of this strange tree-covered area. And this time, you guys press open the door, and it swings open without much resistance. You guys walk out, back into the temple enclosure with the mural and the weird contraption on either side. Everyone give me a perception check.
Just normal roll.
Video games are easy.
Okay. I'll roll for Gwen.
Nice. I love my rolls.
Good to be back.
Alright.
Hey, at least I'm not the only one with a double-digit number.
Philip, as everyone leaves the place, you've always just been tagging along. You don't seem to participate that much in discussion, but the moment you guys walked out of the door, you couldn't see anything. You couldn't. It wasn't like anything in particular that you saw, but you felt something was wrong. You felt like something was different. Felt different. And it takes you a bit as you guys are walking out, but you realize that it feels a little hotter as you open the door, as if something very warm was inside the room. And when you realize that, you looked up just in time to see a large flaming hand fly in the direction of Zara.
So what?
Philip, I'm gonna assume you say something like to give a warning or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Zara, give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
How did no one notice the giant flaming hand?
Too busy arguing with the dragon.
Too busy drinking.
Okay. You hear Philip shout. What do you shout, Philip?
Zell? Hand?
You
Warm? I'm kind of panicked that a giant flaming hand is hurtling toward this woman.
You hear Philip yell out in a panicked manner, and Philip normally doesn't go out of his way to do stuff like this. So you're a little
Never
confused.
calls out for me.
Yeah, you're a little confused, but you look up and you realize that there's something that this appears to be a giant hand cloaked in fire flying towards you, and you dive out of the way, and the hand just slams into the ground instead. Oh, shucks! I thought I had you there.
Is the hand talking?
No, you hear a voice from above the hand, and you see a figure float down from the dark reaches of the ceiling. Wow, this sucks.
What do they look like?
What do they look like? I guess I'll just grab pictures. That's probably the easiest way of doing anything these days. Hold up. Where did I put
Is the
this
door closing, like, open behind us still?
picture? Door is still open behind you.
Does the dragon see this?
Dragon can hear a commotion going on in the background, yes. And you can even hear behind the door, you can see the dragon has... You hear something in the background behind you as well. It appears to be a dragon moving. Okay, got it. Okay. Didn't paste. I'm very curious.
I basically need to know if there's anything in what I see that keeps me from shooting him, considering he just attacked Zell.
Well, it's a she.
You see
She.
Booba.
Okay, I shoot her.
You shoot her?
Yeah, I don't recognize her. She doesn't look familiar. She's attacked us with a flaming hand. I shoot her.
Alright. You respond by shooting her.
Let's see. Here. Ignore
Okay.
the bless. That's from last fight.
Okay. And the potion's still up, right?
Potion's up till a rest.
Okay. You see a flaming hand, and then someone drops down from the sky after failing to crush your sister with the flaming hand, and your immediate instinct is to shoot it, because that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah. Fucking attacked us.
Your shot rings true, and you manage to hit her right in the. You manage to hit her straight on in the head. Her head snaps back, and then she brings the head back forward. It's like, ooh, that tickled a bit. How interesting.
Well, that ain't creepy at all. Do we get the sense she's like undead or something from that?
What are you again? Do you have an ability that identifies stuff?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me a survival. I guess it's like this is an intelligence check, actually.
Yeah. Arcana?
Sure.
Okay. Boom. Fuck.
Okay. At the very least, you don't sense that this is undead. So, based on your knowledge, you eliminate undead from the list. You eliminate Fae from the list. You can identify this as probably some sort of fiendish creature, but beyond that, you feel like that part was probably should have realized that a little earlier, given that this person has horns.
Oh,
It seems
they do
to have
horns.
fire,
I
and
think we were all looking at the booba.
I see. Bren was focusing on the wrong parts of the body. I understand.
Yeah.
The artwork is often non-representative of what creature types they are anyway, so...
Alright, fair.
That's why you gotta fucking create your own artwork for every single.
Kami-san is not prepared for this.
After my shot and I see her fucking just neck snap back and place it like, guys, remember that shopkeep? That was sus?
Shopkeep? Oh, that person! Ah, yes. I've had some discussions with her. She's an interesting one. I don't really approve of her methods, but... Well...
Lift my gun too.
Alright.
Pick myself up off the floor. Lift my gun.
Okay. Oh!
What's your relation with her? Who are you?
She's... a coworker? A colleague? Guess that's some way to put it. We've met and discussed business before, but not really interested in the way she does things.
So I'm assuming she's not the reason you just attacked my sister.
No. It's nothing to do with it. I'm here for something else.
What are you here for?
My employee, I believe she says you have something that she wants.
BB would like the important information to come faster.
Oh, okay. We'll just skip the theatrics. It's about the size of a small circle, and it has it's red. It's got this marker on it. It's like kind of looks like a claw shape. You guys got anything like that?
Yeah. Why'd you want it?
The boss wants it.
For
And that's
what?
enough of a reason for me.
Wait,
I don't ask questions. It's
boss
just-
as in the shopkeep, or
Well, no, she's a coworker,
Oh,
and
coworker.
also we don't have the same employee at the moment.
employer or employee?
Employer. Actually, I don't think she has an employer usually. So I guess she's also her own boss. It's weird.
What does coworker mean to you?
Yeah, I was about to ask that. I was like,
Oh,
I don't understand the relationship anymore.
Oh,
Former coworkers.
Coworker means you work for the same employer. What does coworker mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I should put an X in front of that. We worked together once. She's always up about writing contracts or something, and she's not very fond of taking direct action. You know, it's very aggravating. Not really about that. Also, she really likes being all mystical and stuff too, and I'm just, I'm very honest. I'm just here to do my job.
Sounds good to me. I shoot her.
Oh. All right, shoot her.
As they were talking as well, I did whisper to BB.
Wait, do I have?
You do not have advantage in this situation.
No. So 13.
Okay. At this point, she just kind of tilts her head to the side, and your bullet whizzes past her face. Oh my god, this is why I just wanted to get the drop on you guys, just get it over with. Now the whelps are fighting back, and such a chore.
The database, baby.
Vivi, Vivi, you take a look at her and see a lot of exclamation points,
What does that
but
mean?
no information appear on your Vivi.
What does exclamation points mean?
If you,
The dangerous sound or what?
yeah, you hear the words warning beeping in your head, but can't seem to get any information out of it.
Is it the same if I check?
Yes.
Fuck.
I don't know if we're going to initiative or what's happening, but like if
Yeah, I don't
Zell
know.
are shooting, we're shooting.
All right, y'all shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see no reason why we would not be shooting right now.
All right.
It's very reasonable to be shooting.
You guys all pull out your weapons and you all start shooting. You all start blasting.
Yeah.
All right.
Start blasting.
All right. Okay. So all right. Okay.
Bren, we're gonna take her alive.
Sure. I don't know if we can kill her. Her thing just took a bullet to the head.
Okay.
Oh. Seems like she's intent on killing us, so.
Oh no, I'm not here to kill people. I just want the goods. Screw this. Guys, as you guys pull out your weapon, she just raises her hand and sighs, and you see that in the background there were two flaming, and now you recognize they seem to be almost like bony hands of sorts. And it's like, all right, I just have to do it the hard way. And her figure it becomes cloaked in flame and grows larger and larger until instead it resembles a giant fiend skull head. And there's this giant fiend skull head with two hands hovering over you. Like, all right, fine.
Have we not shot her yet, or what?
Yeah, I shot
Are
her.
we
Go.
just standing there and letting her do that?
There's no like hard map or initiative or that.
So, what do you want us to do? Because we have to give us direction in terms of if we can shoot her multiple times or what.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you can choose one action ability to do, like, kind of throw at her or something, like an attack or something like that.
I'm just gonna go blasting.
Okay. You can shoot one more time. Like, everyone can take like one action.
like magic, like triple magic missile. I don't know, like 5 shots.
5 shots.
I'm gonna fucking study aim, blah 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 blah.
Okay. You guys all start whacking away at this creature.
We'll run up to her and slice, try and grab her attention away from Zell, who I know she's
Okay.
attacked before.
Okay. Give me your attack roll. Okay, that does hit. So
Bleed.
you're gonna, okay, right? You applied the bleach. It's like, and she's just kind of sitting there, and she was kind of busy with her transformation sequence. So you guys got a lot of free time to just whack her around in the face, right? Just like, ooh, okay, you guys actually have some bite in you. And So there's a little more than a tickle. All right. Guess I have to be a little more serious. And she says that her hands raised up in the sky, and field just becomes covered in flames.
Does it appear the bleed affects her or not?
The bleed does affect her.
Okay, so does she get aggro to me?
She does get aggro to you,
Okay.
but her hands are firing at you and at everything else. It's just
Okay.
the whole area is getting covered
Okay,
with
she's
fire.
just flame wrathing us. Got it.
Yes. Alright. This is 27 points of fire damage.
To whom?
2, yeah.
Everyone.
How many targets do we have? How many people do we have here?
We have 5 total because Gwen is here.
Yes.
Who has the...
You guys are all together.
Do you
Yeah.
have fire resist?
I do not. I have not drank the potion. That was a potion last time.
But you have 1 million hit points, right?
Me and
No.
Philip are low.
Yeah, I'm at negative 17.
Is
I-
anyone not lit?
I can
Alright.
take everything myself.
I will
Yeah,
probably
here, let's
group you
gather up.
guys all together. Y'all huddle up.
I mean, okay, so I pop 4 protects on, like, people who are not Zelra, I guess.
Or not Zelra?
Yeah, I already took
Oh,
my-
Zelra already took. Okay.
Okay.
Also, was this a save or it was just damage?
It's just damage.
Okay.
Okay. You guys, Gwen kind of is left out to dry because she's mostly fine, right?
Okay, 1.
You only have 4 charges, right?
Yeah, and I'm hitting everyone that isn't Zelra, which is 4 people.
Zara has 11 HP.
No, I already took the
Now she does.
Oh, okay.
I was full before.
Okay, I see. You the place just gets covered in fire, and there's a lot of like dust and smoke that's billowing out because of the impact of the firebolts and everything. And the dust settles. She peers through, and you guys are all still standing, more or less. Like, oh, this just gets more and more interesting.
Let's clear out the smoke a bit. Shit. I'd look over to BB. Baby, how fast can you disappear with the thing that she wants? Because I don't want to give it to her.
You can probably walk faster.
I then think, and then I'm like, yo, Zell, you're probably the fastest. And you got really fucked up by that fire, I see.
I don't like the chances of me. I feel like
We can at least keep her here.
giving it to Gwen would be the best play, to be honest.
You're faster, I think, than Gwen. Because you can dash as a bonus action.
So let me get this straight. That big guy who looks like a bucket, he's got the goods, right?
Nope, it's on me. You know, the guy that made you bleed. Yep, it's on me.
Can I do another thing? Can I shoot her again? Or not her, but something?
All right. What do you like to shoot?
Toss my flask at her. The one with the fucking holy water from the fucking cave.
Oh,
And fucking shoot it. So it explodes all over her. That's how shit works, right? You put out the
Okay.
fire.
okay. You do that, and as you throw the flask at her, she still seems very amused and nonchalant about the whole thing. But you give me an attack roll, because this is kind of not an easy shot to make. Not the easiest shot to make. Give me an attack roll. You're prepared, so I'll let you have advantage for it. Okay, that's good enough. You throw the flask at her, and she's like, "Oh, what's this now?" Because she
I'll
doesn't have any.
fucking trick attack her too if I have to.
and you shoot. But as it flies towards it, you shoot the flask in midair, and it explodes all over her, and her expression changes immediately as she realizes what this is. Oh, that's not okay. That now I'm upset.
Oh, we got
This is
But at least-
disgusting, vile, horrid. What? Ooh,
That's
this is gonna
one
take
of
me
the-
forever to wash out. You little girl.
I
You'll
stand
pay
in
for
front of
that.
Zell. Like, Zell, I think you should take the thing and just get out.
fine.
All right. So, are you guys giving her the medallion? Is she running for it?
Yeah, I'm casting hands too.
You're casting hands. Okay, you're casting hands to grab her.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. What is it? Strength save?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was looking for the red one, but we only have the green, right?
We have the
Right.
red. We don't have the green.
Oh, we have the red, we don't have the green. Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's see. How do I? Oh, I just GM roll it. Okay. Mao.
We don't say the number.
Yeah, I rolled in a GM, but I again, yes. The GM roll was a 20. But this is I'm not applying any flat bonuses, but this is also more than enough.
She rolls again.
Chrono
She rolled again.
shift.
She rolls again. Okay. She still beats it. With her bonuses. I'm just rolling d20s.
As BB's distracting her with the claw and trying to grapple her, I'm gonna just turn to Zell's like, if you can get back to the encampment, touch the crystal, you're gone. Just do it.
Oh boy. Fucking. I'm gonna flashbang all of us and then leave. Or flashbang her and then leave.
Okay. I don't remember what I wrote for flashbang.
I'm gonna fucking slip my hands into Bren's pockets and fucking pull out the flashbang we never used.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
fucking do it.
Okay.
Toss it
Okay.
at her and, like, just push everybody forward.
Okay. Oh, push everybody. Push yourself.
Everybody, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna, like, push so they know to move. But I'm gonna
Okay.
take off.
Okay. Sure.
I'm leaving. I'm sorry.
Okay. What does what's the flashbang save? Do any of you remember?
It was in the flashpod doc. Let's see.
5 foot radius, DC 15 con.
Alright. Sure. DC 15 con. Okay. Did I say anything about whether or not it's like effective even if they succeed in the roll? Yes or no?
That's all you wrote.
Alright, I see. That's fine. We'll just see what happens.
This bitch.
Alright, you throw a flashbang. It's like, hey, that's not. She whacks it aside with her flaming hand, explodes in the side, but she's still distracted by the matter, and you guys all start surging forward with Zara running up in the front. Like, oh, oi, don't just. Her hands fly towards you again, Zara. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Does this rose dragon not give a shit about what's happening?
We're not actually here. We're like in the hallway further.
Okay.
Rare.
Does she know I have it, though? Last she knows, baby has it.
Also, I
Well,
extreme speeded earlier, so can I like proxy her initiative to go ahead?
yes, you can.
Okay,
And
keep-
also, she's still bleeding, so as the hand flies towards her, she needs to make a check.
Does she know I have it, though?
She doesn't know you have it. She just wants your bitch ass because you made her dirty.
You holy watered and flashed her.
Yeah.
Just start chucking shit at her.
Yeah, so, actually, this dexterity save, make it with advantage.
If I can use that extreme speed to like go before her, can I like try and be in front of Zell at all? To like, take any of this shit?
You can try and run in front of Zelra. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because that's all in Bren's mind right now. Like, get Zelra out of here with the thing this evil bitch wants.
Okay. Alright. Make another dexterity save with advantage because he's 2 hands.
Who, Zell or?
Zelra, yeah. Okay. Bren, you kind of run in front of her, and Zara's kind of running there, and the hands kind of fly at you, one like from both sides in the air, and try to grab at Zara, but Zara manages to slip and dart, and one of the hands almost reaches her, but you kind of get in the way, and you smack the side with your sword, and really hard. This person hits like a truck for some reason. Well, okay, she's a giant flaming skull with 2 big hands. Okay, never mind. It's pretty obvious why that's happening. But you kind of grunt with some effort. You manage to deflect it to the side, and Zara kind of sees the opening to the temple. She runs out, surrounded by trees. She looks around where to go, chooses a direction, just bolts for it. Are you just choosing a direction randomly, or are you going to choose what you believe was the way you came?
I'm gonna go what I believe the direction towards the encampment is.
Alright, give me a survival check.
The most direct path I can take.
Thor's the best person to get away because she can actually remember shit and is quick.
Alright. Takes you a little bit. Your life is kind of on the line. Everyone else's life might be on the line, The things are happening, and she's still clear-headed enough, the training she got from her superior drilled into her. Her survival instinct kicked in. She's like, where do we come from? That way. I'm running that way. She bolts for it. Alright? And she's gone. Alright? The rest of you are kind of lagging behind her a bit. You guys are also trying to reach the entrance. But then the entrance is just covered in flames. Like,
Bren's gonna hold the line because we're gonna lose track of her. He can just fly over us outside this tunnel.
What do you mean by entrances covered in flames?
So the entrance was originally, there's a door to the entrance of the temple, and then there's a door to the sealed area.
Okay,
right?
it's not in flames anymore. We
Nice.
got busted ones that extinguishes unprotected flames.
Okay, sure. You see a bunch of flames pop up, and Vivi, with recognizing the situation, casts gust of flames, and then you guys, it's blowing from behind you, I guess, right?
Yeah, we're going that way.
Okay. You guys are pushed even faster ahead, and the flames in front of you get snuffed out immediately. You hear some incoherent screaming behind you, as this person realized she's been foiled once again. You guys all file out of the exit, one after the other, and you can hear that she's flying out from behind you. But don't think you get away so easily. Once I get my hand on you, you guys keep running, or do you turn back and check what's happening, or?
Bren is definitely gonna wait at the tunnel because he feels like she can fly over them and just go to Zell if they don't hold her here.
Okay, Bren, you stay behind at the entrance. You're holding the back because you're like, if she flies out and just goes over us, it's freaking doomed, right? Okay, so you stand at the doorway. You're gonna block the way if it's the last thing you do.
Yep.
And you see exactly that. She flies. You see this giant freaking skull shape. It's a little too big to fit the door, but you can see that the hands and the skull kind of coalesce in flames back into the original form that you saw, the humanoid one. She's flying straight towards you. She's like, I'm gonna take care of you first. And then, as she says that, you see her kind of jerk backwards, and she kind of pauses in midair, in mid-flight, and then you see what appears to be viney thorns kind of pulling her, and she gets dragged back into the sealed area, slowly but surely. Like, no, you get off of me! No, stop this! And you see this fiend, her hands glow light with flames. She tries to light the thorns on fire, and the ones holding her retract, but more and more thorns just kind of surround her being and just wrap her tight and continue pulling her back into the area.
Seeing how she stalled for a moment, I turn to Baby and say, "Hey, Bucket, how much firepower you got?"
Do you mean literal fire? Or?
Like, do you think any of these are load-bearing pillars? Like, Dragon did good, but unfortunately I feel like we should, boom, this tunnel.
Don't worry about me. It'll be okay. I will be fine. Go, young ones. Keep the medallion safe. Find the others. Flee. Flee like the wind.
Thunder waves the wall. Brad's gonna take all his extra gunpowder he's had for making his shit and just start tossing it around the wall before they make their way out. And he's definitely shooting the gunpowder he left behind to try and collapse shit.
Seems safe.
Okay. All right, you guys are just trying to bring essentially the entrance down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys start thunder waving the freaking temple, and it rumbles and if you guys have to put in quite a bit of work because
I'm using all my gunpowder.
Are you using all of your gunpowder? How much gunpowder did you bring?
I will check now for you, but I'm using all of it, all my extra bullets worth of gunpowder and everything.
Alright, you're just setting it all on fire, I guess? You're shooting it? Alright, cool,
and
got it.
whoever BB thinks is load bearing, and then fucking just lighting it up.
Alright, so I'm assuming you guys are doing this together at the same time.
Yeah.
Cool! Tell me how much gunpowder you have.
Okay. I have... No, where is it? I still have... My bandolier has 45 rounds. My rounds in my back have 13. And then... I don't know if we talked about... we never got to talk about how many, extra gunpowder I keep for, making rounds on the travel. But, at least those rounds I'm all using. I'm using at least almost 60 rounds worth of gunpowder.
I don't know how much that actually is in terms of explosives. Anyone willing to tell me, let me know right now.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Total weight is only about 6 pounds.
Okay, I think
it's not
carry...
It's not like Demolition Charge. It's more like you don't want to be in there, though.
Okay. I think you carried around, probably, another 20 or 30 pounds worth.
Okay, I'm using all of it.
20 or 30 pounds. That is Demolition Charge.
Okay.
20 or 30 pounds is Demolition Charge.
Cool. Alright, I don't know what is a Demolition Charge normally used for? I have no idea about any of this stuff.
Taking down buildings.
Straight up buildings?
Yeah,
Cool.
If the 20 pounds is we're in World War II, you're storming the beaches, there's a fucking German bunker up there. You throw your backpack full of explosives up there to demolish the bunker.
Okay.
That is how much 20 pounds is.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll say with Thunderwave and all of this, you guys are doing this together. I assume this is all planned, right?
Fucking
Yeah, I mean, he shouted it.
That's how much Brent is carrying.
Yeah, don't hit me with
standing
the
next to
fireball.
someone who's getting bombed. That's the number we were going with. This is not I'm a hobbyist making my own ammo. This is
Well, he's a first job, so...
Yeah, that's my job. This is why you keep the
I'm gonna be
real
completely
stuff.
honest. Were you
It's
expecting
grossly
anything?
dangerous.
Were you expecting anything else from Brent, the character? I think this is
grossly
pretty
dangerous.
normal. Okay.
This is why you keep the real shit, not that fucking magic shit, dude.
That's like BB would never have cast a single fire spell all campaign if he knew that this guy was carrying that much.
Perfect. That's BB's expression while Brent just takes this shit out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Maybe it was just I just realized I've been doing very dangerous activity around this person the entire time.
That's like That's like you're afraid to like go near it because if you like have static electricity and touch a doorknob near it, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna die. Your whole squad's gonna die.
It's one of those like comedy
Fuck.
moments where they're like, "Okay, give me all your weapons," and they start taking out like 10,000 guns from their fucking asshole. Except it's Bren taking out more and more fucking gunpowder out of nowhere.
Hey, well, Alex, let's just catch you up. What do you think is happening?
Bren's about to suicide bomb this lady.
Well, no, but you're close.
I was considering it if she kept going.
But so what happened was I don't. When did you leave?
After the flame hands, after I shot her of water.
What was the last thing you
Whenever I
remember?
said quick dog walk.
Okay.
Like,
It
Zell's
was like
got out
5
of
minutes
here.
ago, if even.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I got out. That's when I ran.
All right. So there's this lady who can turn into this giant flaming skull head with like fiend skull head with flaming hands, and she like dropped a lot of fire on you.
Yeah, it's
You guys
been like
didn't.
5
You guys
minutes
didn't
or
die. Bren and Vivi were both like, okay, I think we need to get out of here. They gave the medallion to Zelra. She ran for it. She threw a flash bomb at you. Vivi tried to grab her with his hands, right? But it didn't work. But she was still distracted enough that you guys all started running for the exit, right? Zelra is the fastest. She makes it out of there first. The rest of you are kind of behind her. She dodges all the hands that were trying to grab her as well. She gets out of there. You guys also behind her, going through the exit. This person tries to put up this wall of flame to block your path, but Vivi is smart and says no and blows the flame down, so the entrance is still open. You guys run out. She tries to fly out of the doors and like try to give chase, but Bren and Vivi, they both see that this lady gets wrapped up in thorns, gets pulled back into the sealed area. Alright, that was a summary. And now what that left us with is Bren and Vivi are trying to bring down the exit of this temple.
Yeah. Bren unloads all his gunpowder to the sword, the ceiling supporting area, and waits on BB signal to ready.
Wait, that's 25 pounds of gunpowder?
Yes.
Yep.
Fits in a bucket?
Yeah.
Where does he keep
Yeah.
it?
Seems like a reasonable amount for Bren to carry. I'm just saying, okay? I see nothing wrong with
I
this.
fucking do maintenance and
Where
bullcrap
is he
every day.
carrying it?
Where did you carry this? You can ask him later.
This is what happens.
You understand what? I'm wearing a long ass coat because behind there,
That's less exciting than I expected it to be.
Well, it doesn't gunpowder doesn't actually explode.
Right, it's just big fire gas.
That's just pure powder. But I mean, what?
He was probably keeping some on baby, let's be real.
well, from now on I will be, but we'll see. Up to this point, it wasn't, but from now on, good idea.
They use like 10 pounds of dynamite to blow up a tank. You use 10 pounds to blow up a tank and just fucking delete it from existence. Like, this is...
Hey,
Like-
BB, you ready?
Alright.
No.
Okay.
I've leveled my gun with like the few remaining bullets I still have in the the gun itself. I was like, look at BB, look at the hallway, hear her screaming, and I just say blasting zone, and they shoot.
Alright.
And I
You
run.
guys.
Fuck.
Alright, you guys run far. You hear some incoherent screaming and dragon roaring in the background as well. But as you shoot the gun, and prepare Thunderwave, Oh my god. Actually, I have to make a roll. Hold up. You guys take 7 points of thunder damage. The sound is deafening. Okay? You guys get blown back by the impact. And you guys get blown back by impact, and your backs like slam into like some tree trunks that are nearby. and you guys can see a rumbling coming from the temple, and as it just shakes, the ground shakes, and then until you finally see just debris and rocks fall down on top of the entrance until it just covers up the entire doorway.
Whew, that was fun.
Yeah.
Let's go find Zell. As I get back to my feet.
All right. You guys get back to your feet, both of you. You see, not only is there that, but you can see there seems to be a lot of petals falling down from the sky. That you guys, petals that were very familiar, almost ones that BB you remember holding in your compartment, and they just slowly kind of drift towards drift from the air onto the ground. All right, you guys blew up an entrance. So you guys done?
We're running to catch up to Zell, who I'm sure is far in front of us now.
Okay. So, we're gonna go back to Zara then. Zara, you are sprinting. You're sprinting it down. You're trying your best not to freak out, I guess, right?
Oh,
Tell me what you're feeling. Tell me what you're feeling.
Is in full fucking do the mission mode.
You're just sprinting it. You're pushing all of your worries, all of your concerns that your brother and all these other people, but mostly your brother is potentially going to die, so you could take this freaking stupid ass object with you. What is even the purpose of all of this, right?
Yeah, but can't let her have it since she wants it so bad.
Okay.
So, do the mission. Go back and find Bren. That's the plan.
All right, you run all the way back to the encampment. You're and you reach the encampment. You're pretty much out of breath at the moment. This person doesn't exist. I use new tokens eventually. You guys also don't exist. Let's see, who is here?
Zell doesn't care who's here.
No, maybe you care, but anyways, you're sprinting to the crystal, right?
Zell has a destination in mind.
All right, you have a destination in mind, and you see. Do you notice anything at all while you're running, or you're just booking it?
So long as they don't look like a threat to her, she's not gonna pay attention to them.
Okay, you're just sprinting it. It's oh, oi, miss, you seem to be in a hurry. Would you like to buy up?
Nope. Don't even talk.
Okay, no hot dogs for you, I guess.
Cast
Alright.
one last look at the fucking bitch lady over here.
She waves back.
She doesn't look hostile.
No.
Okay. I'm outie.
Okay.
What is the most direct path to Dwarf Mountain? Death Mountain? It's through to Wyvern, and then from Wyvern to Blank.
Let me check.
Blank. After
You actually can reach Death Mountain from a teleportation directly.
Okay, well, I'm doing that then.
Okay. You are at Death Mountain.
Time to find the fucking dwarves and tell them to fucking take the shit back for now. I'm leaving. I'm going back for.
It's the bossy. I mean, it's the person who.
I shoved the medallion at him
lady.
before he fucking keeps talking. Somebody's coming for this. Protect it. I'm going back. Bye.
Oh wait, what?
Somebody's coming for it. Protect it.
Wait, but the
Steal it back.
we need to operate the. Okay, where are you going?
Fucking going back to the Dark Forest for.
Okay. What, do you know the runes for this? Let me enter this in. Okay. All right. You're good. All right. Good luck with whatever it is out there. Don't die.
You don't die.
Oh, it's that bad. Oh. You hear that as you teleport back to the encampment. Okay. Sure. All right, what are you doing now? This was very fast, so it's still you. It's still you.
Still in fucking mission mode.
What? You just running back?
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, is there anybody who sells like pots and stuff or materials here?
What do you mean by pot? What are you trying to do?
Grab supplies and go. Grab supplies first. If there are supplies lying around, I'm just grabbing them. I'm not even asking. And then I'm leaving.
What kind of supplies?
Anything to, like, heal or otherwise. Stuff like that.
You can ask for healing.
I'm
from
not
the
asking.
Healing people. Okay, in which case, you can get some hot dogs.
That's all they have in this fucking shitty-ass encampment is some fucking hot dogs.
People are fending for themselves a lot, you know?
Okay, what about some water bottles?
Water bottles? He sells those too.
Okay, I'm taking his fucking water and running for it.
Hey, miss, you didn't pay for... Is this an IOU? Are you coming back?
Don't answer him. Just steal his water and leave.
Alright, you just take like a whole armful of water bottles, you sprint it down.
I sprinted down. I'm going back. Okay, now is the time I start fucking panicking. But it's okay. Still on mission mode. Still on mission mode.
Alright.
Where is Zell when the explosion goes off?
Would I hear this?
You did hear an explosion. You don't know what happened, but you heard an explosion.
Well, can either be good or bad. Don't know for sure yet.
Okay.
Panic is starting to creep up a little, you know, but she's
Okay.
still focused. She's like, nope, gotta do this first.
Okay.
Gotta find them. Gotta save them. We'll deal with
Okay.
the emotions later.
Okay.
Emotions? What are those? Don't exist.
Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the rest of you guys then.
Whoa.
We all
Alright,
asked.
so Philip, you and Gwen were running ahead because Brett and BB were the ones who were watching the exit, essentially. Do you guys what do you think you would do when you hear this giant ass explosion behind you?
We probably keep going.
You're just gonna keep going, keep running, you don't stop?
Yeah, no. But
Alright, you are the second fastest person
wait.
here with your
If-
spear.
do I take that 7 damage then with the explosion?
No, you were
Oh,
running.
Okay.
They were there. Okay, they were the ones setting it up. That's why they took 7 damage.
You said you all, so I was like, oh, okay.
They both got smashed by the explosion, but you were running away, so you did not get smashed by the
Yeah, no,
explosion.
that's not my business.
All right, are you running at pace with Gwen, or are you running ahead?
I would guess together, because like where
Okay,
she's my bodyguard? Question mark.
she is.
Of
but you
sorts.
Yeah.
guess, yeah, she is. Okay, but you guys, you run ahead. You guys are running pace. You both hear the explosion. Do you like say anything at all, or you just keep running?
It's kind of like no, nothing really. We're
Okay.
going.
All right, you just guys look at each other. You just keep going. Okay. Brett and BB, are you guys running or walking?
After the explosion
What
goes
the
off,
fuck?
and
I'm walking.
You're walking?
as the explosion gets off, I believe they'll be running to tree cover, right back where the trees start, at least. Brandon's gonna fucking grab BB's shoulder and says, "You are the MVP, most valuable bot. You got that? Good shit." With all that fucking, protecting us, fucking gusting the wind down, concealing that shit, like collapsing. Good shit.
BB would be proud and happy if he was capable of feeling emotions. Thank you, Brent.
Let yourself be proud. Doesn't matter. Keep going. I'm gonna make sure this shit doesn't come. And Brent's gonna climb a tree. Brent's gonna climb a tree and he's gonna stealth in the leaves and just watch the building.
Okay.
He is in motion mode as well.
BB can
Okay.
follow directions.
Okay. BB, what are you doing?
BB was built to follow simple directions. BB keeps walking as instructed. Or running, rather, sorry.
Running. Okay.
BB was constructed for a singular purpose,
Okay.
and that is following simple instructions.
Alright, but you're staying then, right? Oh, you're running. Okay, you're running. Okay, Brad, you're the only one staying. Cool.
I'm hiding in the tree line, just watching in case this bitch like fucking rises out of the ruin.
Okay. Alright, Zara. Okay, then. You're running back. Alright,
I'm running back.
give me another survival check.
Oh boy.
Alright, this music is really not correct, but I'm too lazy. I won't worry about it later. Doesn't matter. Okay, you're even more focused now that the panic is setting in for some reason. Now your mind is literally one track is find bread. Like it's not even about the mission anymore. You beeline straight back the way you came, and as you do so, you run into Philip and Gwen. At this point, you made it about 1/3 of the way there.
1/3 of the way back, or
1/3 of the way back. Yeah.
like my back, or their back towards camp?
Between camp and you is 1/3 of the distance.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna shoot them a look. I'm gonna pause for just a second. Where's Bren?
Did you hear that? The big fiery explosion thing.
Is he back there?
Yeah, he told us to go and that he was gonna seal the exit or something, and then we made our way past a little bit, we ran, and then there was a big old boom.
Zara looks like she's about to fucking punch you.
I mean,
She keeps running.
well, hope he's there.
You gonna keep running to the camp?
Zara makes a mental note to fucking Zach Philip later.
Hope he's there.
Glenn just looks at him like,
Well, it's true. I hope he's there. He's not all bad.
alright, let's keep running to the cabin then. Alright, so you keep running. About halfway, you run into Vivi.
Same thing as before. Where's Bren?
Brenda's in a tree.
Where? What tree? We're in a forest, BB.
In a tree about 937 meters that way.
937. 937. Start sprinting. Start
Okay.
counting approximate.
Was over like BB to follow.
Yes.
Alright,
Vivi has
you
received new
turn
orders.
around. You turn around, you go back.
What?
Alright. Brad, you're in a tree.
I'm watching for any sign of life coming out of this fucking ruin.
Alright, you're watching? You got your gun out or what?
Yeah, of course I do.
How many bullets do you have
I
left?
only have 3 bullets left.
I only have 3 bullets left. You're watching it, waiting. Does this seem to do anything for a bit? You're just, but you're not convinced, right? You're not convinced.
I'm not convinced. I'm gonna fucking, hop around tree to tree, make sure I see different vantage points.
Okay.
Like, keeping myself
You,
as hidden as possible.
you're keeping yourself alert, keeping yourself ready. You gotta be ready, right?
Just in case this thing shows up, I circle around such that I'm in the opposite direction as the way back to the encampment, in case I need to, lure it off.
Okay.
Also to make it hard for it to find me.
Okay. As you do that, eventually you see kind of the rock covered entrance starts glowing bright red.
How far away am I?
How far away are you? You tell me.
Well, how far is the tree line from the ruin?
It's not that far. Like feet, 30 feet.
Okay, I'm 30 feet away. I'm just like, thinking about it. Shit, she ain't dead.
All right.
Look at, like, take my cartridge out. See, there's 3 bullets left. Put it back in. Just like, think. I just wait.
Okay. All right. You wait and wait, and you manage to see the rock opens up in flames. Right. It just like eventually the rock just like melts open, and like there's just kind of like a hole that appears, and you see her kind of walk out. Her clothes are in tatters. She's covered in like scratches and stuff, but otherwise she seems more or less okay. It's like freaking nuisance. Of course, she has to go and do the thing where she blows herself up too.
I'm waiting to see if she like chooses a direction to move in.
Okay. That's not correct. Rolling 20 just gives me 20. That's not correct either. She looks around. Freaking got away too, probably. It's gonna be real annoying to find them now. I mean, screw it. Oh, this is not worth it. I don't get paid enough for this. Well, whatever. That's it. I'm done. Job's finished. I blew it. We're going home. And she kind of waves her hand, and this flaming portal appears in front of her. She steps through it. She's gone.
The flaming portal. How much? Okay, wait. From 30 feet away, how much can I like decipher about the flaming portal? Can I see through it? Can I see like where does it lead?
It just seems to be a circle covered in flames. The only reason why you know it's a portal hall is because you walked through it and it disappeared.
Okay.
So you can safely surmise it's a portal.
Bren starts like, his hands shaking, like a bit of part of him wants to just shoot, wants to fight this bitch. But then he like puts one hand over it, calms himself, and just like lets her go.
Okay. Alright, so you just stay in the trees, or you're gonna walk back?
I am going to...
Or are you gonna investigate what's inside?
No, hell no. Not yet. Not by myself when I have like 4 HP. I'm going to fucking... stay in the trees, just stealth around it, just keep a watch, and just like wait for a good while. Just like, getting my position back towards the encampment.
Okay. You continue keeping watch.
I'm gonna slowly make it back to camp, yeah.
Eventually you hear a lot of commotion from the direction of the encampment. And you can see Zara, you start approaching the temple again. Do you do anything?
Is Zara making commotion?
Well, they're making a lot of noises running.
Fuck. I fucking jumped down in front of fucking Zelra and BB and whoever else is following her.
It's just Zara and BB.
Don't fuck.
Zelra like jerks her gun up before she realizes it's you. She's like,
you realize
kind of like you can see her like face just kind of collapse, and she like kind of like drops to the floor.
When Zelra collapses, his face off in the bin, like he looks at BB. We're lucky she just left, but making that much noise, she could have come after us. Let's. You good, Zel?
Yeah.
BB, you good? Where's everyone else?
BB does not suffer from exhaustion.
That's good to hear. Great.
BB did not encounter the others.
They're making their way back to camp.
Good. How far did you go? Where's the thing?
Dropped it back with the dwarves for now.
The dwarves?
Should probably check on them.
Damn. Okay, you ran far. Yeah, let's...
I thought it'd be the safest place since they were the last ones to have it. Thought they could keep it for a bit.
Take it easy. Let's move slow, catch a breath. No need to rush, make any noise in case there's any other critters in this jungle. We're all a little tired out.
Okay.
Zell was actually considering shouting as she was getting closer
Oh my god.
instead of going stealth.
Alright. Alright, so you guys are just gonna rest at the entrance, I guess? Near the entrance?
We'll
No, the fucking woods.
we'll slowly make our way back. Like,
Okay.
not too
You
much
slowly
sound, not running, letting people catch their breath.
Alright, you guys slowly make your way back, but as you do so, eventually comes the point where you hear a whisper of sorts. It's like, I apologize for not being able to do more than what I was able.
Spin my blade around back in my head. I'm like, the fuck?
Is it Acacia?
Yes. You recognize the voice as that, but you can't see her anywhere. Just where's the big fucking dragon, right?
What happened back there? I'm gonna ask like all three of them.
A lot. And he's like looking for the voice. And just like peering around.
Give me whoever wants to try and find what the hell is coming from, give me a perception check.
Brent's gonna do something that he has not done in a long time, and he's going to expel the mutagen from his system and peer through.
Okay.
Which means he is not drugged at the moment, if you know what I mean, Engine.
Okay. But all of you guys are looking around for this big ass red dragon. You're all just like super confused. It's like, where is it? It's like, until eventually you guys realize to look down instead of up. And you do, it takes you a bit. And you guys are super confused, but eventually you guys look down and you see a very small dragon that's covered in like petals and stuff, kind of squatting in front of you. It kind of looks like the hatchlings you guys saw all the way back at the Sacred Grove, except this one has petals that's all red and like kind of reddish purple instead of the colors that you saw on all the other hatchlings.
This must be an earlier version.
I pick it up and put it on BB's head as we keep walking.
Okay.
So she said you blew yourself up. I thought you were dead.
No, that's one of my abilities is to create a giant explosion using my energy, but I try to turn into this furious storm of petals and thorns, but it leaves me in a less than ideal state as I use up most of my energy maintaining my dragon form. So I just turn into this.
Well, at least you're still here, huh?
Right. No, this is usually I can create a very large instant area of effect, but the trade-off is I end up like this, and that usually means I won't be able to really fight anymore for the time being. It takes me some time to recover.
I don't think we're able to fight much more for now.
Well,
yeah, I need a hot dog.
I believe the person in question has left, so it should be fine for now.
Was there anything important at that ruin, even though it's collapsed now?
Well, the evil has dispersed. The medallion isn't there. There's no reason to really upkeep it anymore. I do not need to stay there anymore either.
People recalls there being an altar of somewhat some importance.
It was just to maintain the seal with the medallion, but again, since it's all done, there's no need for it anymore.
Do you know if she had it? If she had stolen the medallion?
Based on what I heard, even if she doesn't have it, she probably knows who does. After all, who else could be interested in acquiring this? Right? I did try to see if she had the medallion when I was trying to grapple her, but it was a little difficult given the scenario. And I was not 100% either, so it took a lot just to pull her back in.
Well, from the sounds of things, she quit the job, so hopefully we won't have to deal with her.
Well, I should go back and find my children and my younger sister.
Brad starts to think. Your younger sister wouldn't happen to be a fairy dragon, would it?
Have you encountered anything like that? Did you visit the Sacred Grove?
You could say that.
I see. What? Why are you so hesitant?
We killed a big eyeball monster, but to do that, the fairy dragon kind of turned to stone.
Oh, I see. Well, once I recover, I believe I can fix that. But everything is all well and good, right?
Yep. Well, we did our shit. Time to get back, eat some hot dogs, drink some water.
Somebody did steal a egg.
What?
Yeah.
They did what?
I hear somebody's looking for the man who did it, so...
Who? Who is looking and who took it?
You know what? Why don't you tell us that? Why don't you tell us who took it and get back to me on that? They're still searching, as far as I know. It's been a while since we...
They? Who's searching? Is it... Oh, is it...
One of your own.
Oh, I see. Okay. I think if I can recover some more energy, I can try and figure out where the egg is, but it'll be a little difficult for sure. Do you think there's any idea at all where someone of your kind would take such a thing? Well, it doesn't matter. For now, there's nothing I can do. I must recover quickly in order to recover my young. If you do manage to see it, find the location of this. I would hesitate to ask any more of you since it's really my responsibility, but I would greatly appreciate if you could, at the very least, let me know. And if you can retrieve it, that would be all the better. But I understand if you cannot. I don't really have a right to ask for that.
Before, Zell was kind of pissed off at this dragon because they were being kind of useless and shit. And not giving her any information to work with, and she's like, you're just a coward, and blah blah blah. But considering she essentially basically saved Bren's life, Zell's a little more okay, fine.
We'll think about it, as I see Zell about to answer yes. Don't worry, we'll think about it.
I would. That's more than enough. Thank you. In that case, and if you do, did I assume my children were going to move locations based on what I was hearing.
That is correct.
Okay. She kind of stays silent for a bit, and then says, "All right, I've just communicated with them. They wouldn't have to do that anymore. But thank you so much for. It sounds like you also kept them safe. I owe you quite a great deal already."
Life for life.
Right.
Zell didn't say that though.
If there's anything else at all that I can assist with, please let me know, and I will see what I can do in order to try and assist you. If you wish to find me, the Sacred Grove will always be welcome to your presence. And with that, she kind of hops off of BB's head and wanders back into the forest.
Fuck, we don't get a Midgard summer.
Alright, so you guys just walking back, I guess?
Yeah, we're walking back.
Okay. Alright, it takes you guys
We
a
ain't
while.
gonna use a car or anything, so...
Okay.
Brent is like, still in mission mode, so he's just like watching to make sure nothing is in the jungle.
Hey,
And as far as
okay.
about them.
Philip, you're at the encampment with Gwen.
Ye-
Are you gonna do
Chilling.
anything? Are you just gonna chill?
Are we
You just-
resting while this is happening?
Well, I don't know. I'm asking you. What are you doing?
Are we able to do a? How long is a long rest? How short is a short rest?
Short rest is 30 minutes to an hour, I believe.
How long have they been gone?
Well, they're walking at this point, so.
And how? Well, okay. How long have I been at the encampment? Because from that point on, I'm short resting.
You're short resting? Are you gonna?
As many times as I can, I'm short resting. I'm at
Okay.
10 HP
You
and
can
no stuff.
No stuff. Okay. If you wish to short rest, you can definitely short rest. You can, if you wish to expend your hit dice, you may do so. Are you gonna do anything else during this short rest? Because like short rest doesn't mean like you just plop your ass down. It just means you're not doing anything crazy.
No, I'm sleeping.
You're just
That was a long ass day. We
You're
killed
just
a giant
collapsed.
potato.
you're just collapsing. Okay.
I just want my stuff back.
Okay.
My second win, my action surge,
All right.
fucking health.
Yeah. Are you gonna pay any attention to your surroundings, or are you just gonna freaking lie down and take a nap?
That wherever I was sleeping last time, I make my way there and sleep.
Okay. You just. That's. All right. Cool. That's
It's
your
been
action.
a long day for the Lordling.
Plunk.
Alright, Philip, you just go into the tent, you freaking climb into your sleeping bag, and you're out like a light. You're gone. It's gone. You're gone. Alright, Zara, Vivi, and Bren, you guys take a while. The sun is setting as you finally make it back to the encampment.
How do I get hit dice? Do hit dice come back on long rest?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just use all 5.
You guys will all make it back. You guys are all back at the encampment. The sun is currently down. Zara, Vivi, and Bren, you guys are here. Gwen is outside this tent. Vivi's sleeping in a tent. Alright. Sun is setting. What's going on? Hot Dog Man sees you, so it's like, Oi! You haven't paid me yet!
Fucking pull out my fucking coin purse and just fucking toss shit at him.
As I saw
calm
Zara
down.
pulling something out, I went to pull out. I got, okay, coins.
Wait, that's...
I toss some more down for some hot dogs for Bren.
No, this is a little much.
Hot dogs.
How many?
Yes.
Yes.
Hot dogs.
Alright. All of this? With all of this money?
Yeah. Sure.
Alright, you might as well. You own the stand for the day. Take my stuff. I don't care. If you want me to cook something, just ask.
Yep, that sounds... Yep. Just make us whatever we have.
Alright, cool. He just starts making hot dogs. You can take the water too. It's fine. Have as much as you want.
Start fucking chugging that shit.
Alright.
Brandon eventually walks up here and then he sees these people and he's like, I cannot be bothered right now. He's gonna fucking go to his tent and just fucking lay down.
You guys are all.
Just a quick thing. I vaguely hear the commotion of them getting back, and I poke my head out the tent and just give a little thumbs up. Go back to sleep.
I toss a hot dog at his face.
Philip, you get a hot dog flung straight at your face.
Whose tent is this?
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure we just stole some people's tents, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I'm still in this tent.
Okay. Yeah, sure, fine.
Treat each other.
Okay.
Fine.
Fucking toss more fucking water at Philip too.
You
Just-
get a water bottle thrown in your face right afterwards.
Zelda really wants to fucking like deck him, but she's like, I'm so fucking tired.
I'm hydrated.
Alright. Phoebe, are you gonna do anything, or are you just do you? I don't think you need to eat or sleep. Are you even tired?
Bibi
You're
does
not,
not
right?
experience tired. Bibi
Alright.
only experiences a lack of mana,
Alright.
which is not the same thing.
Okay, I see.
And the lack of hot dogs.
Do you need to repair yourself at all?
Bibi will be okay. Bibi just needs a hibernation period.
Alright, so you're gonna plop your ass down the middle or something?
Bibi will stand at the corner.
Alright. He
Of the
stands. Alright. The bucket stands there menacingly.
Oh, speaking of buckets, we definitely fucking left his puppet behind.
Oh, did it not like fucking catch on fire and like?
Oh yeah. That shit's probably
Baby,
burnt out.
are you carrying you?
I don't know. Was I?
It's life size. He's not gonna carry himself within himself.
That sounds. Yeah. You cannot put yourself in yourself.
Alright, yeah, the freaking thing was left in there, yes.
That's
Yes.
probably another fucking thing we just tossed at her as we were fucking running.
Maybe tosses himself at her.
Told you it'd be a good decoy, Bren.
Yep. Yep.
Alright. Okay, I think that probably covers everything then. Wow, this entire session just details your escape sequence. Cool. Yeah, this was good. I think we can stop here.
I mean, hey, we made it out.
Yeah. Saul was so worried. She's like, oh my god, oh god.
I was nearly left at negative 17 health if it wasn't for protect.
Dude, Bibi was clutch as fuck.
Okay, so I improv pretty much all of that. So I don't know how I did. I feel like I was definitely lacking a lot of areas, but like
I didn't end up at negative 17 health, so that's a plus.
there's a plus for you, for sure.
Oh, fuck the demon.
Alright.
That's not an invitation, Bren.
Alright. Right, but like I feel like I could have done. I feel like for the lore, if I'm
I will end the stream here. Boop boop.